Hello, one and all. Welcome back to From the Shelf Marvel March. And we got a double header for you guys today because we couldn't figure out where else to put these two. So, Thor Ragnarok and Black Panther. This is going to be two very different tones of movie, but we'll make it work.
Not even at all similar, but we it kind of already happened once before, but This is very different.
So, because it came out first, I guess we'll start with Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is a sequel to Thor the Dark World and Avengers Age of Ultron. And I guess in between Age of Ultron and this, Thor was looking for the Infinity Stones.
Is that what he was doing?
That's what he said.
Oh, how did I miss that?
I because this movie is... We'll get there.
It's jokes. It's jokes, the movie.
Which is ridiculous since it's, about fucking Ragnarok.
It's Ragnarok. It's just, it was an interesting choice to make this a comedy. Apparently, a lot of this movie's improvised, which is strange.
Yeah, it is a little on the strange side, but we'll get to that in a bit. So, also in between two movies, Jane and Thor broke up. When that happened, I don't know.
I guess she just got tired of him being elsewhere. Talk about a long distance relationship.
To be I think it was a good move to keep Thor off of Earth for most of this movie because he's only on Earth for like 10 minutes.
Well, Earth is just not part of this story at all.
No, but speaking of, I do like how they did have Odin in Norway because this is based on Norse mythology. I thought that was actually really cool.
And actually, that specific location becomes relevant.
Yeah, but the main plot of this movie is Thor has seen Ragnarok, and with Odin's death, his firstborn daughter, Hela, decides that I'm a wipe out everyone.
How did that work? That wherever she was being held captive was tied to Odin's life? Like, does that mean he was constantly maintaining it?
I think there was just a spell he put on there where as long as he was alive, she was imprisoned.
It's interesting.
God powers.
God powers. Don't question it.
I mean, honestly, it's one of those MCU logic leaps you just kind of have to take.
Yep.
And it's like, okay. But she makes a mark for herself by shattering Mjolnir.
Another one of those things that just should not have been in the trailer. Actually, this trailer is one of the worst for like all of the MCU as far as spoilers go.
Oh my god. It's not as bad as Sony trailers, but Jesus Christ.
No, this whole movie, like the major moments in this movie were all spoiled in the trailer. It was like, hey, you know what would have been cool? Not seeing that in the trailer, because then it would have been a really cool moment in the theaters. The other one, obviously, Hulk.
Yeah.
That one, actually, I think this is the movie that made me stop watching movie trailers, because I was just like, that ruined the movie.
I mean, I already knew Hulk was in the movie.
I wouldn't have known without the trailer.
Oh, they announced he was in the movie way before the trailer came out.
Then I was deliberately not paying attention.
Yes, you were. But I love how immediately when Thor gets back to Asgard after beating the crap out of Surtur, he figures out immediately that Odin is Loki.
Well, Odin's not acting very Odin-like.
Just nobody else noticed it. Just Thor.
I think they were just having too much fun to care.
Everyone else on Asgard just... and Matt Damon and Sam Neill are in this movie.
Yes. Matt Damon, Alan Grant, and the other Hemsworth.
You know what's funny is you and I were joking about this years ago. I was like, I would love if Matt Damon was in the MCU. You were like, yeah, but as who? And then this is how they decided to use Matt Damon in the MCU.
Yep, and he's still around. I don't think he's one of the ones that got killed.
No, because he's in Love and Thunder.
Exactly. Yeah, we can skip that movie. Honestly, we don't have to talk about that one.
As much as I'd like to, it would not be a complete Marvel retrospective if we skipped the movie, would it?
Damn it! Well, I don't think we're doing the shows.
I don't know yet.
I don't want to rewatch most of them, even if they were fun for one time. Anyways, moving on.
But
Doctor Strange is barely in this, despite the post-credit scene setup from
the entire time he's in this, he is just trolling Thor and Loki.
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
It's just incredible how much he messes with them.
It's amazing that Loki was literally just stuck in the situation.
It's like in Portal when you make two portals and you just keep jumping through them infinitely.
It seems like he was in He was just like in a separate space though, just of
just
nothingness, but falling. Yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, no, this is a very fun movie, but I do think it would have been better if it hadn't been a comedy.
We'll get to that because there are parts of this movie that are really freaking dark. Like,
well, that's the thing is conceptually yes, but they're played off as jokes. Even the super serious stuff just doesn't get time to be serious.
Like when we've mentioned this before in previous videos, where Hela gets to Asgard and all of Thor's friends are just killed in a second.
No, but and like that's one thing, and sure, okay, you want to kill them off, you want it to be a big deal, but the thing is,
but they were important at one point.
No, but like what they should have done is, okay, you want to do that, you want to kill them all off, sure. Can you at least have Thor react to it?
No, I don't think he even knew.
But it's just that's the problem is there's these super serious things happening, but they don't get the time to be serious.
Oh, Carl Urban's in this movie.
Yeah, that's an interesting character.
The extent of it, he's in this.
And Goldblum shows up, and Goldblum's all over the place.
Dude, oh my god, Jeff Goldblum is basically just being Jeff Goldblum.
It really, and that's what he does, and it
like the fact that Thor is on Sakaar for 2/3 of this movie is insane to me.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
But Hulk's there.
Yeah, and he's been stuck as Hulk for 2 years.
I'm actually shocked how much of a fight Thor put up against Hulk.
No, it checks out. I mean, this is the reason that they were not in Civil War, is because it would have messed up the scaling so much.
I would guess Thor would have sided with Tony, and then Hulk would have sided with Cap.
I don't know if Thor would have even been involved in the fight. It's not his problem.
If they were in it, they would have had to do it that way. Otherwise,
yeah, whatever. Yeah, Hulk's forming mostly complete sentences now. That's interesting.
You're Banner's friend. That part's funny to me, where he's like, "No, I prefer you," and then he turns back to Bruce Banner.
He says it to both of them.
I prefer you.
Now, somebody pointed this out not that long ago, and it's true. Cap's like the only one who refers to Hulk and Banner as separate entities. Everybody else
just calls him Banner.
Yeah, and Hulk hates it.
Baby arms! Something Hulk said.
Yeah.
Thor saw Hulk's junk.
Yeah.
That happened.
In my brain now.
Oh, and Valkyrie's in this movie.
Yeah, the thing about Valkyrie is that's not her name. That's what she is, but they only ever call her that.
That is all they ever call her. Yeah.
So I don't know what her name is, but maybe we'll find out eventually. Who knows?
Maybe.
This movie also addresses the Infinity Gauntlet plot hole from the first Thor.
Yeah, because they had an Infinity Gauntlet that was the wrong hand, and now it's a fake.
It's not even just that the wrong. It was there is a problem. It had the stones in it, which was a problem. And
so now it's just like, yep, it's fake. I loved how they did that. One little line fixed that whole issue.
Yeah, well, because anybody who knew or noticed it or knew it was there, it was a problem. So addressing that and just throwing it away as a joke is like, okay, I respect. It was stupid, but respect.
I'm glad they did it. They had to do something about it, especially since Thanos had the actual Infinity Gauntlet by this point.
Yeah, that was good. So Thor loses an eye in this.
Yeah. Thor gets his ass kicked in this movie.
Does that mean Hemsworth is going to have to wear an eye patch from now on?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he gets his hair cut, too.
Oh, yeah. That was it's so funny. That's another thing that only lasts 1 week. We'll come back to that. They make some big visual changes to Thor for
and he also
reasons.
gets, Super Saiyan powers. The super lightning form, whatever that was.
That was just him proving that he's not the god of hammers.
Yes. And it's still not enough, so they have to cause Ragnarok to beat Hela. Yeah.
Just undo the whole movie. They're trying to prevent it. And she's like, at this point, we're causing it.
Was she the most powerful MCU villain?
Hard to say, but yeah, maybe.
Her or Ego?
Ego's probably the biggest threat just because of what he was trying to do. As far as power goes, it's hard to say. Well, I feel like Hela probably could have taken down Ego.
Shattered Mjolnir instantly.
Hela. That's the question. Could Hela have killed Ego? And I feel like probably.
But she couldn't kill Surtur. Couldn't do it. Because Surtur kills her. And all of Asgard. So in this movie, Thor has lost his father, his eye, and his home.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and his friends, but he doesn't, ever talk about that.
Oh, and then there's Korg and Meek. They're in this movie.
Yeah, they're actually part of the reason that. Okay, funny characters, but like when Ragnarok actually happens, it doesn't get a chance to be serious because Korg just turns it into a joke.
Oh, as long as the foundations are there, everything will be boom. Although no, those foundations are gone.
Like that would have been a nice time to not have a joke.
Yeah. Okay. So I get Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was successful, right?
Yeah. No. This literally is what if what if Thor but Guardians.
But Thor was never a jokey guy. I mean, he was cocky, he was arrogant, but he was never one to just make a quip whenever he could. And now, granted, he usually isn't the one making the jokes. He's usually like other people are doing it.
Yes, but it's funny because of him. But yeah, you're right. It's usually like directed at him, and it just becomes funny.
Like when he throws a ball at the wall and it bounces back and hits him in the head.
Yeah. So it's again, this movie's super fun. Like I enjoy this movie heavily, but
I'm gonna say this with a straight face. While you're watching it, it is by far the best Thor movie. And
that's fair.
Really not close. And honestly, in a bubble, it's fine. It's just the next thing that happens to Thor.
Yeah. No, but it's not just that. It's also just like because this movie did so well, was received so well, it's set the MCU on a very bad path.
Yes, it did. Like Thor Love and Thunder. I'm gonna bitch about this here for a second. Thor Love and Thunder is such a pain in the ass.
It's not good.
We'll get to that in Marvel March 2.
God, we're gonna really wait a whole year to get to phase 4, 5, and 6. I don't know. God, it's so screwed up. I don't even know where the phases are anymore.
Well, we got to do something to build up for Secret Wars.
Yeah,
but that's another day. Thor Ragnarok, though, it is good. It's a very fun movie. I still think it's the best Thor movie. But like I said, Thor should have reacted to his friend's death more. He should have more acknowledged what happened with Jane. The parts with Bruce, like freaking out that he's been Hulk for 2 years, should have had more weight to them.
Yeah, it's that. It's like the serious stuff happens. It just doesn't get a chance to breathe.
Let's do Get Help. Oh, I do like that Thor is finally figuring out Loki's bullshit.
Oh yeah, he got really good at it.
Like, because Loki tried to betray him again, and Thor was like, "Oh yeah, funny about that."
Had literally already had a backup plan for when that happened.
Yeah, but you would think the destruction of Asgard would just be taken a bit more seriously. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. And that's that right there. Especially that final moment where Korg won't shut up is my only problem with this movie.
So the first post-credit scene is legitimately very important. So they're talking. Him and Loki are talking about what to do, where to go, how Earth probably won't like Loki. And then the Dark Aster shows up and just right there.
That ship is huge.
And for those of you who don't know, that's Thanos' ship. So Thor's day just went from really bad to much, much worse.
Yeah.
The post-credit scene is just the Grand Master because there was a revolt on Sakaar. And he's like, "Oh, great job, guys." And we have no idea what happened with that.
He probably gets ripped apart.
Probably. But Black Panther, everybody.
Exactly.
So in the timeline, this takes place before Spider-Man Homecoming. Because I think this only takes place a week after Civil War.
Yep, it is immediately after Civil War. I didn't know this, but that Marvel logo intro they used in Wakanda Forever actually started in this movie. That they like went back and I guess in the digital.
Thank you for bringing that up because I was thinking about that when I was watching it yesterday. After Chadwick Boseman passed away, R.I.P. They did go back and edit the Marvel Studios logo to just be a tribute to him in this movie.
Yeah, I didn't know that they did that for this movie first. Like they had already done that, and then they ended up using it as the intro in Wakanda Forever. I didn't know that
either because I knew they did it in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, I remember it there. I was like, oh, they went and added it to that. Nope, they did it here first.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's neat.
No, it's
a nice tribute to him because I'll say this about Chadwick Boseman: he seemed like just a really cool dude, but also he was a really good Black Panther.
Yeah, he was.
He's honest to God, to me, the best part of this whole movie.
I agree. Actually, I like the characters.
Like T'Challa, I think I legitimately think T'Challa is a really good character.
Yeah, he is. And like Okoye is a badass. Shuri as an annoying little sister, but a genius, is hilarious.
Yeah. His mom is just a really supportive, good Queen of Wakanda. Even M'Baku's a good like rival character.
Yep. Because he's like he's got his own things that he wants to do, but he's also like not a total dick about it.
Well, he's not evil. Like people thought he was just gonna be a bad guy. He's really not.
Well, because I think the original character usually is, right?
Well, Man-Ape, as far as I know, is a villain, yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just assume that he would be the villain of a sequel, but because we don't have Chadwick Boseman anymore, I don't know what the original plan for the sequel was.
Yeah, me neither.
So after Civil War, we get really what's going on in Wakanda. So Black Panther, T'Challa, which I think this movie all but confirmed he became Black Panther before he became the king.
Yeah, it seems like it, which I don't... It's very unclear whether or not those are tied together in any way.
My guess is his father was just too old to be Black Panther anymore.
Maybe.
So T'Challa just became Black Panther before he became king.
Since it was going to happen anyways.
Yeah, they just let him be because, you know, he was fit, he was a good fighter, he was this, he was that.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, let's let you be Black Panther. Your dad will still be king, but you're really the face of Wakanda type thing.
Though I gotta say, this super advanced society still deciding their leaders through battle is yeah.
Oh, this movie does start with a flashback to 1992, where you see a young King T'Chaka and his brother, and another guy who was also from Wakanda in California. That little kid watching that ship fly away, he's totally not important to this movie at all.
No, no, not at all.
Totally not the main villain of the movie. Nope.
Yeah.
But anywho, so Black Panther gets a new suit, which I think you and I agree is just not as cool looking.
It's just like the Civil War one was so freaking perfect. The redesign is just like, what? Did you not do a side by side and go, hey, maybe this is a downgrade?
I mean, in terms of tech, it's an upgrade, but it does not look as good.
Yeah, that exactly.
It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just to sell toys.
It usually is, but okay.
Well, that's why you think Spider-Man has a different suit in every freaking movie.
No, he gets several oftentimes.
It's so stupid.
The merch sales is crazy. So this is Claw's second and presumably last appearance.
That's something about Andy Serkis. Okay, guy's a phenomenal actor, right? Every role he's in, he crushes. Like Caesar, Gollum, whatever the characters, Snoke, this guy. He always fucking dies.
King Kong,
thank you. Andy Serkis always dies.
Yeah. He got a snazzy new hand, though, after getting disarmed by Ultron.
Yeah, he did. So you got Eric Stevens. You kind of immediately gather that Eric Stevens is probably Wakandan.
Well, the lip tattoo, right? I don't really like that lip tattoo.
I don't
thing.
get it.
It's just yeah, like when they're not born with that. It gets put on, but also it's just like visually whenever they show the lip thing.
Do they just get vibranium put in their lips? Is that just what happens?
I don't know. But the thing that gets me is like when they go to, it just looks so dumb when they pull their lip down to be like, look, I'm Wakandan. See my tattoo. It's, I can't take it seriously.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I think one of the standout scenes in this movie is that car chase with Shuri remotely driving the holographic car. It's neat.
It was neat. Oh, also, Martin Freeman's in this movie again.
Yeah, he is. He's got a much bigger part than he did in Civil War.
Yes, he did. He's one of the only white people in this movie.
It's like, I think he's the only white guy in Wakanda during the entire movie.
I mean, Bucky's there.
Yeah, no, but he's not in the movie until...
No, he's not. Like, I do like how Shuri didn't forget. She's like, another white boy we have to fix.
Another broken white boy for me to fix.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But something I will give this movie is the hand-to-hand fight scenes are actually pretty good.
They are, except for the last one.
Like when he's fighting M'Baku for the right to the throne. That was a solid fight.
Yeah.
When Killmonger beats the crap out of him, just
but this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, again, super advanced society. Why are they still deciding their leaders through battle? Like, this thing with, I have trouble believing that Killmonger is the first time this has been a problem.
Well, here's the thing too. T'Challa didn't have to accept this challenge. He could have just said, "No, I'm the king. Fuck you."
Actually, that's the thing. So the challenge happened at the wrong time because it was supposed to happen at, like, the coronation ceremony thing.
Mm-hmm.
During the ceremony, does he have to accept it?
I don't know, but I'm going back to this because this is a thing in any fiction that bothers me. So, Killmonger is T'Challa's cousin. I forgot his real name. You remember his real name?
I thought you said it.
No, like his Wakandan name.
Oh, yeah. I think it's Undajaka.
Something like that. But I'm not a big fan in general of a sins of the father thing because you're blaming T'Challa for something he really had nothing to do with.
Didn't know about at all.
He didn't know this was a thing. So why are you pissed off at him? Yeah, be mad at King T'Chaka. He killed your dad. I get that.
No, there's actually a lot of misplaced blame in this. Like, for instance, I forgot that character's name. But the guy who gets mad at T'Challa for failing to bring back Claw, even though the
main guy from Get Out, him.
Yeah, even though the reason that T'Challa didn't bring back Claw was because of the guy who's trying to become king.
Yes.
Like, what?
But that's just a thing with me in general. Like, you're blaming T'Challa, and he really had nothing to do with this. This was not his fault. It wasn't his fight. But on T'Challa's side, too, why are you pissed off at Killmonger? Why did you threaten to kill him? At the end of the movie, I get it.
Yeah.
Because Killmonger's been a dickhead, but you threatened to kill him before he even said anything. He's like, "You're lucky I don't kill you where you stand because I know where you are." But I do like T'Challa's turn in this movie where he realizes, "Yo, we can't just be in the shadows. Like, we could be saving a whole bunch more people and we're not."
Yeah, the ultimate solution was somewhere in the middle. Like, Killmonger was very wrong with how he was going about it. Give weapons to everyone, probably not the best solution, but also don't just sit on the sidelines.
And yeah, exactly. But people, I'm going to say this, and Cody, I know you've bitched about this before, off show to me. What is people's fucking deal with Killmonger?
Yeah, I like Michael B. Jordan. I don't really care for Killmonger, and I know people really do.
So he's a great actor. He plays the part very well. But his motivation is stupid to me. You want to take over the whole world, kill your cousin for something he didn't have anything to do with because your dad was killed, which, okay, your dad was killed. I'm sorry, that sucks. Finding your dad with panther claws in his stomach. I'm sure that's not fun to watch.
Which happens. Dads die. No reason to be a pussy about it.
Thanks, Tony. But to want to murder your cousin, take over his country, and then just nuke everyone seems like a bit of an extreme case.
Yeah. No, this is why I get it. Killmonger's supposed to be an extreme character, but I don't really get the love for him and his motivations. It just, they don't land with me.
And like I said, Michael B. Jordan, he does the part very well. He's a great actor. He really plays the role.
Oh, yeah, he's always great.
And just like T'Challa or Michael, what's his name? Chadwick Boseman. Wow.
It's okay. You've said it enough times right that we know his name.
Plays T'Challa remarkably well. Like, all these actors in this movie, and the director, Ryan Coogler, phenomenal director. This movie is very well made. But when you really think about, at least to me, when you really think about Killmonger's motivation, it kind of kills the whole thing for me. Because, again, when T'Challa comes back after being defeated by Killmonger, technically the challenge was not over because T'Challa did not yield and he wasn't dead.
Yeah, and actually this is part of the reason like I really didn't like Killmonger was he's just like, no, that challenge shit's over now. It's like, dude, come on. Like, how am I supposed to like this character when he's like that?
Yeah, no, like, the point, like, if T'Challa had actually died, fine.
But it's also the fact that like everybody else didn't immediately back up T'Challa. Like, yeah, the challenge isn't over. If that's why Killmonger is now the leader, why is nobody respecting the fact that the challenge is still going?
Yeah, like, the rules are he has to yield or die, and, well, neither one has happened.
Thankfully, though, when the challenge continues, he doesn't have to remove his abilities again, which I'm sorry, he's done that twice in this one movie. We don't know if he's done it before, but having the abilities constantly removed and, and put back cannot be great for his cells. And actually,
I wonder if that's why he dies in Black Panther
exactly.
Wakanda Forever.
It was a very missed opportunity to say that that's exactly what happened.
Well, they couldn't have done it again because the flowers were all burnt in this movie.
Yeah, which it becomes a huge plot point in the second one.
So, but, he does eventually defeat Killmonger fair and square. And, yeah.
Actually, those final moments of that battle and after, that is probably the only part where I actually okay, I kind of like Killmonger in those scenes.
Yeah, but I'm not a big... we just talked about this. I'm not the biggest fan of the final battle in this movie.
Oh, it sucks because the poor artists didn't have time to finish it. Clearly, they didn't have time to finish it.
I did like the part with Martin Freeman controlling that ship. That was cool.
Yep. The fact that, okay, so he's not at risk because he's not in the ship, but then they have him get shot at, in the real world. That was an interesting twist.
And the way T'Challa defeats Killmonger, I thought, okay, that was actually pretty slick. But
it was. He even gets a compliment for it.
The fight leading up to it,
I swear they must have only had a month to work on that because it was very, very not done.
It doesn't look done.
I don't think they wanted to end the sequence that way. I'm pretty sure they wanted to keep working on it. They just didn't have time.
That's what you get. That's what you're working on an Avengers movie. Excuse my yawning. At the exact same time. Which clearly had all the effort, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Black Panther, not a bad movie. It's really not. It's one of those movies I enjoy more every time I watch it, but I know we're gonna get hate for this. I don't get the love for Killmonger. I don't.
No, it's got a lot of good pieces. I just don't think they came together right.
Wakanda itself, very interesting place. T'Challa, very good lead character.
Many great characters in the movie.
Most of the cast are really likable characters. Like Shuri, M'Baku, T'Challa, his mom's name, who I can't remember. His girlfriend's name, what the fuck was her name?
Nakia.
Thank you. I almost said Natiri, but that's not it.
Wakabi was the name of the guy I forgot.
Thank you. Oh, and Okoye, Michonne from Walking Dead. She's great in this movie too.
Oh, yeah, she's a badass.
She is. But to be the highest rated MCU movie on Rotten Tomatoes,
not just that, but also the first comic book movie to be nominated for Best Picture. I don't know. Let's see. What else came out in 2018?
Oh, I don't know. What other comic book movie came out in 2018?
One of, if not the best comic book movie of all time.
I don't know.
And that didn't get a nomination.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out next time.
Exactly.
But yeah. Oh, post-credit scenes. Bucky, he's okay now.
Yeah.
And the other one is Wakanda revealing itself to the world.
Also, yep. Which, it's interesting that they were still hidden at this point, considering how they get around.
Considering that Black Panther helped in the Civil War conflict.
And then there's that.
But, whatever. So, next episode is episode 100 of From the Shelf. Are we skipping Marvel March through Jurassic Park 3, Cody?
I'm sorry. No, I don't think anybody even will remember that that's what episode 100 was supposed to be, but no, I'm sorry. We're replacing what was supposed to be Jurassic Park 3 with Infinity War, and I gotta say I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can't really argue with that. 100 episodes in, and we're talking about Avengers Infinity War. That seems pretty solid to me.
It does.
But thank you guys, because I don't think we have anything else to say about these movies, really.
Nope.
Well, all right. Thank you guys for listening today. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and stick around for episode 100 of From the Shelf with Avengers Infinity War. Take care.